Hey guys, welcome to our last video in the series on the Dolomites. Today what we want to do is we want to take you to Ortisei, which is the city that we stayed in up in the Dolomites for 10 days, show you the place we stayed, and then take you to the other two places that we went and visited, which is the Alpe Suisi and the Sassolungo, which is the Coffin lift. And we thought this would be the perfect time to show you that. That one was pretty interesting and scary, so look forward to that near the end of the video. But let's get to it. We'll see you in a few.
Hey guys, we originally did a tour when we first came into our apartment. We don't know what happened to that. It's lost somewhere in the deep dark cloud. So we thought we'd do one at the end, so if it's not perfect, you'll understand we've lived in here for 10 days. But we're about to head out. Really nice apartment. We're on the second and a half story. Anyway, come on in, this is our hallway. We had drawers here we could use. Very much took advantage of the hooks. I love the hooks. Really nice bathroom. The towel warmer's not working yet because it's not October 15th and we can't use the heat in Italy apparently until October 15th, from what I can find online. So, come into here. We have a really nice bedroom and all the windows are those lovely European windows that open two different ways. This way, and then this way. Lots of nice airflow in. We have a nice wardrobe back here. We can put our clothes here, and actually had a place to store our suitcases out of the way for the whole time we were here. This direction, we had a stovetop we could use, microwave and coffee maker. Counter space, nice table and chairs. And then come this way, we have a really pretty view of town this way. But the best part about this apartment was the balcony. And from out here, you can see most of Ortisei. That's the gondola going up to the Alpe Suisi. Back over this hill a little bit is the funicular that goes up. Turn that way and you can see Sassolungo.
Sassolungo.
This is our apartment for 10 days in Ortisei. So one of the most interesting things about this region is there is a whole entire people here called the Ladin or Ladini. They live in the higher valleys. They have their own language, their own culture. They came up and lived in the higher valleys probably before the Roman Empire. I'm definitely not an expert. There's a lot more you can find out about it. But they lived in small communities, shared a kitchen, and probably the well. They survived the Habsburg Empire in the early 1900s when Mussolini was in charge. He tried to Italianize the area, gave all the towns more Italian names. After World War II, they brought back the German names, but then they also brought back the Ladini names. So any street signs, a lot of the restaurants, they'll have 3 different names on there, and that's the Italian, the German, and the Ladini. One of the unique things is right after World War II, 1948-ish, they became autonomous. So they were able to start teaching their language again in the schools. A lot of the refugios where you stop and can eat way out here on your hikes are privately owned. So they're owned by people who lived in the area before we all showed up. There's homemade food, and everything tastes better in the mountains anyway. So you can see it looks like a meadow, but we're actually very high up. Behind the clouds over there is another mountain, but there's a valley between here and that mountain. You can hear the cows. But then also you can see where a couple of hotels have been built up. It's a very popular area for skiing. We'll probably take that lift back up instead of walking back up, but you could choose either way. In the summer, spring, and fall, there's a lot more hiking in the area. When the snow falls, then there's skiing. But either way, all year round, it's a great time to be here. Something evil must be going on there. Tomorrow we infiltrate. Right there.
To get to Sassolungo, you're going to need to catch a car or ride the bus. We took the bus, get the Sud Tyrol mobile app, and check for the schedule. Sometimes it's direct, sometimes there's connections. But you're going to Passo Sella, and you'll know when you get there. If you get off early, unfortunately, like we did, you could have interesting things happen if you're lucky.
Strange things are afoot at the
Bus stop, dude.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
successfully navigated getting on the Coffin lift, and we're going up into the abyss, into the clouds and the unknown.
Hopefully our mission will be successful.
Our mission, we're going to infiltrate the evil lair at the top of the mountain. Because that's kind of what it looks like from a distance, when there's no clouds and you can actually see it. Hoping you see a little blue sky at the top there.
Blue skies shining at me. Nothing but blue skies do I see.
Walk, ride. Walk, ride. Ride, please. Soothing melodies of vibration. Looks like a little blue sky is up ahead. Doing some serious climbing up there. We're doing some very, very casual climbing.
I'm hoping that's to the visual right there.
See you at the top. Now it's cleared off nicely up here. It's so beautiful. Here we go,
Scratched my hand.
down the lift. It's gorgeous compared to when we came up. This is amazing.
Yeah.
This window's a little tinted yellow, but let's try this one. Oh yeah, that's much better. Look at the crazy people climbing over here. It's unbelievable.
I don't have a bar to hold on to.
There's no bar in this
There's
one.
no bar. I don't like this one. All right, guys, so hope you liked it. That was, we loved our time in the Dolomites.
So hopefully you enjoyed that coffin lift and the other things that we showed you. The views are amazing, outstanding, highly recommend it. Hey, if you get a chance, hit that like button, subscribe, follow us. We'd love to have you. Leave a comment. Just let us know what's going on, and we'll catch you in the next video, guys. So, tschüss. Ciao, y'all.